Imagine a mountain peak, high above the noise of the world. No crowds, no arguments, no endless opinions fighting for attention. Only silence, wind, and time. Now imagine a man living there alone for 10 years. Not because he hated people, not because he wanted to escape the world forever, but because he wanted to understand it. This man was Zarathustra, and after 10 years of solitude, he came down from the mountain. Not to rule people, not to become a king, but to deliver a message. A message Friedrich Nietzsche believed humanity desperately needed. And perhaps, even today, we still do. Because many people spend their entire lives climbing mountains, chasing money, status, validation, and success, only to discover that reaching the top did not answer the deeper question: who am I becoming? There is an old story of a monk who carried water up a hill every day. A traveler asked him, "Why repeat such a meaningless task?" The monk smiled and replied, "I am not carrying water to change the mountain. I carry water so the journey changes me." Many people live as if life is only about arriving somewhere. Graduate, work, earn, repeat. But Nietzsche looked at humanity and saw something unsettling. He believed people had become comfortable living according to scripts written by others. Society says this is success. The crowd says this is normal. Tradition says this is truth. And many obey without asking why. So Zarathustra descended from the mountain with his first great teaching. Human beings are something that must be overcome. Not destroyed. Not hated. Overcome. He introduced the idea of the Übermensch, often translated as the Superman or higher human. Many misunderstand this idea. Nietzsche was not speaking about a biological superior being or some perfect hero. He spoke about a person who creates meaning rather than blindly inheriting it. Someone with the courage to ask, "Are these beliefs truly mine?" Because perhaps the greatest prison is not iron bars. Perhaps it is living inside ideas we never chose. There is another story. A young student once asked a monk, "Master, how do I find truth?" The monk pointed at a small bird trapped inside a cage. Every day, the bird sang beautifully. Every day, it was fed. Every day, it was safe. Then the monk opened the cage. But the bird did not leave. The student asked why, and the monk answered, "Long imprisonment can make comfort feel like freedom." Maybe that is what Nietzsche feared. Not chains, not suffering, but people becoming so comfortable that they stop questioning. And then Zarathustra spoke one of philosophy's most shocking statements. God is dead. Many people misunderstand this too. Nietzsche was not celebrating religion disappearing. He was describing a crisis. He saw that old beliefs, old structures, and old sources of meaning were losing their power over society. But then came a terrifying question. If old values collapse, who creates new ones? Because nature hates emptiness. If people do not choose meaning consciously, something else chooses for them. Trends, algorithms, crowds, approval, fear. Today, perhaps we understand Nietzsche more than ever. People wake up and immediately ask the world, "Tell me what matters. Tell me what to wear. Tell me what success is. Tell me who I should become." But Zarathustra offered a difficult truth. You cannot borrow your purpose forever. Sooner or later, you must create it. And then came another lesson, perhaps the most humbling of all. Humanity itself is not the final destination. Nietzsche wrote that humans are a bridge, not the goal. A bridge suspended over uncertainty. Always becoming. Always transforming. Never finished. Think about that. Many suffer because they believe they must become complete, become perfect, become enough. But perhaps life was never about arriving. Perhaps life was meant to remain a journey. The monk carrying water never expected the mountain to change. The journey changed him. And maybe that is Zarathustra's first lesson to us. Do not ask only, "What do I want from life?" Ask, "What is life shaping me into?" Because the danger is not being lost. The danger is reaching the end of your journey and realizing you spent your entire life becoming someone you never consciously chose to be. So tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself one quiet question. What beliefs, goals, or dreams in my life truly belong to me? And which ones did I inherit without question? Sit with that. Because perhaps the path toward becoming more begins not with finding answers, but with finally asking better questions. And if this journey made you think a little deeper, write in the comments, what belief are you beginning to question? Subscribe to Why We Think, and together we'll keep exploring the ideas that